Hey, this is Jamie from GapsComputers.com, and today we have an Incipio Hive response case. It is for the iPhone 4 and 4S and is meant as a case for gamers. So let's just crack this open. Alright, so here we have the case. It's a two-piece case with a silicone inside and a polycarbonate shell. We have the usual Incipio vanity kit, which contains a microfiber cleaning cloth, a screen protector, and the application card. We'll just put this aside for now and focus more on the case. So we have a gray and white one here. So to install, we'll just slip this in. Make sure everything is lined up. And snap in the case, the hard polycarbonate, like so. Just make sure everything is squeezed in where it should be. And here we go. So the big selling point about this case is that it's molded in a, I guess, as you can see right here, there's a bit of a lump here and a lump here, so that when you hold the case and you're gaming, pardon my really dirty screen, but when you hold the case gaming, it molds nicely like a controller and should be comfortable for long hours of gaming on your phone. So let's skip ahead and move on to my review. Alright, so the Hive response, I really wish smell-o-vision was invented, because I don't really think my difficulties with this case can properly be explained just on the video. The thing is this case stinks. I mean, literally stinks. I don't really know if it's the material or what, but it really smells very strongly of human or maybe body odor. It's really unpleasant. I've actually been using this case for a few weeks now, figuring maybe, you know, with washing the case and giving it time, maybe the scent will improve, but it hasn't by much. It still smells pretty potently, about as much as when I first got it. I didn't actually notice it when I first opened the case, probably because, as I'm not sure if you could hear it, I've been fighting a mild cold off and on for the past few weeks and whatnot, and I didn't actually notice it until the first night I had the case, and I was laying in bed and I was wondering what smelled like human, and it didn't strike me till the next day that it was actually this case. Anyways, I took this apart and I washed it with hot water and soap because it feels, the finish is a little powdery, so I thought maybe it's some manufacturing gunk left over from the manufacturing. It isn't. I don't know if it's just this review unit or not, but as I said, it's a really unpleasant smell, and I, for one, really do like foods that are cumin-based, so it is pretty bad. One thing I noticed about this case that I do like, however, there are some very thick, I guess, bumpers here on the corner. It's cut very high-tech looking, but actually these are incredibly thick bumpers. You will survive any drop, fall, tumble. Short of dropping your case like this onto a desk edge, you are not going to injure your phone while it's in this case. Holding on to it, I found holding on to it was very comfortable. I could hold on to it for long periods of time. These bumps do work as advertised. The camera hole was very generous, no problems there. I really like the size of this, I guess, headphone jack slot opening. This was actually one of the few cases that has been able to fit every single headphone cable I've thrown at it. The one thing I don't like is this hole here. I have very small hands. It's kind of probably hard to tell, but actually my bone size, I know, is a little tinier than the average North American male. So I had problems switching this with my thumb, so if you've got particularly large fingers, you may have problems flipping this switch over here. The cutouts for this dock, for the connector, is very nice, will fit anything you throw at it. However, because of the size down here and the thickness in the back here, there's probably about no dock that will ever fit this case. The buttons here, very nice. However, I do wish the button for the power switch was a little bigger. It does kind of, sort of, I guess, almost fit right in. It's hard to tell in a button sometimes. But so, overall, I'm really torn about this case. I want to like this case a lot. It's got great drop protection. It's extremely comfortable for long hours of gaming. However, this case really, really does smell, and I really don't know what else I could do with it. If you are a gamer and you are looking for a comfortable case for all your gaming, try buying this somewhere with a very good return policy or a store you can walk in and just return it. Just in case that it turns out that this isn't just my review unit, turns out the whatever silicone they are using is the one that stinks to high heaven. So unfortunately, I really want to give this case a better score, but the smell of this case really is just very, very, very bad. I'm going to have to give this case a 6.5 out of 10 capsules. If you want to read more about this case, just scroll on down and check out my full written review at www.capsulecomputers.com.